If you're a believer in tradition, if you're a believer in forging good habits, good rituals if you like, what do they represent? I'm standing in Trafalgar Square, it's New Year's Day, and there's something of a clearing up after the night before feeling about the place. But my family and I would come down here to see the tree just that you can see behind me, which on the surface, of course, is a giant Christmas tree and a lovely thing to have in Trafalgar Square. But of course, if you know your history, and certainly if you are a citizen of Norway, then you may well be aware of the story behind this tree, which is that it's a gift bequeathed to the UK every year by the people of Norway as a thank you for our collaboration and fighting together during World War II, and so it represents some serious history, and it's donated or gifted to the UK every year and stands here in Trafalgar Square. And there really is something powerful, isn't there, about rituals or traditions, in this case a tradition, that really represents something. But it's not the actual action itself, it's what it represents that's really important. And I think that's true in any aspect of our lives in terms of the traditions we put in place, the habits we forge. What do they represent? Because over time they start to build equity, as it were. From a public speaking point of view, if you have taken any interest in stagecraft, then you'll know that by communicating a particular point on a particular part of the stage, for example, or referencing a particular idea, once you've done that, once you've, as it were, to use the jargon, anchored an idea in the mindset of an audience, you're then in a position later to come back to that. It becomes almost like a tradition or a callback, to use the public speaking language, as part of the speech. And when you call back to it, it becomes a tradition. A second time, a third time, you can start to reference something which you have already shared with the audience, and it starts to grow in significance, just like the chorus in a song, you might say. So it's something to consider. What's the actual story behind the traditions you have in place in your life, the rituals you put in place in your life? Because when you choose them with good intent and they truly represent something, they can only grow in importance. So on New Year's Day here in Trafalgar Square, this is Simon Bucknell. If you want to check out where I live online, then visit simonbucknell.com. In the meantime, speak well, speak soon.